This is Justin Germino from DragonBlogger.com, and this is a review of the Xiaomi Mi Band 1S fitness watch. Now, this is a $15 fitness watch, which is an excellent option if you just want something that sits on your wrist, that tracks your running, your steps, and your sleep data, gives you silent alarm, which vibrates and wakes you up in the middle of the night. But it doesn't have a display on it, other than the fact that you can tap it in order to shut off your silent alarm, and also to have it trigger to do heartbeat updates. The one thing I do like about this is that this is the one that you can order an optional leather band with it. And I got a separate leather band. So it comes with this silicone band right here, which I actually found to be a little bit irritating to the wrist compared to the other smart band. I didn't like it, so I requested a leather band, and the leather band is actually much nicer. I could wear it for longer periods of time. It feels nice. It's quality leather. The only difference is getting this little device in and out of the leather band is a lot more cumbersome than it was sliding it in and out of this. You actually have to, in the leather band itself, which is a separate accessory, doesn't come with it, you have to actually use a tool to pop it out like this, and then you take the device out. So when you need to charge it, you would plug it into its USB charger and then plug it into a USB port. Now, putting it back in is a little more difficult because they give you a little round tool that almost looks like a pencil lead, and you got to kind of slide it in and then line it up and pull this prong right here. It's a bit of a pain to put it in, actually. It takes a little bit of difficulty. So putting it in and out of the actual wrist bracelet is so much easier. You just kind of pop it in and force it, and it just goes right in. But putting it in out of the leather band is a lot harder. But this is the band it comes with. It's not bad. I just don't like the silicone as much as the leather. Now, it is waterproof. You can run under water, take a shower with it, and you're not going to have any issues with it. It has the sensor on the bottom for reading your pulse. The only thing about this with the appropriate Mi Fit app, it doesn't read your pulse all day long, all the time, and record it. You have to specifically tell it to read pulse mode, and then it has you hold your wrist in a horizontal motion, and then it reads your pulse. Whereas my other smart band, and again, this is probably the very fit app, it'll read your pulse all day long and take trackings almost constantly when you put it into heartbeat mode. This one you have to do check-ins. While you're running, you have to specifically put it into pulse read and then check in and see what your pulse is, rather than having it at your fingertips the entire time, so it's tracking your pulse. So I don't think the Mi Band 1S does the pulse checking as frequently as I would like. But again, I think that's an app thing. I don't think that's a smart, that's an actual physical appliance thing. But again, for a $15 smartwatch, the Xiaomi Mi Band 1S is actually really, really good. I like how smooth it is. The fact that it doesn't have a display means it's not as useful if you want to see the time without pulling your phone out. So that's something to consider there. But it means whereas the other watch has the display that comes on and gives a little bit of light in the room that can disturb you in the dark, this one can monitor your sleep habits and monitor your steps and everything, and you don't have to worry about any sort of light or display coming on that wakes people up in the middle of the night. Now, the actual Mi Fit app syncs sleep data with the iPhone, has no problems with it, whereas the other smart band I had trouble syncing sleep data. So this actually syncs everything into the iOS Health Kit a little better, more accurately than the other smart band I was reviewing. Again, this is the Xiaomi Mi Band 1S. Really decent option if you want a smart band just to track your sleep, your fitness, occasionally check in on your heart rate, and it costs around $15. You wear it on your wrist, and it also comes with, you could purchase the separate optional leather wrist strap if you don't like the silicone, which I always prefer leather if it's available. So again, Xiaomi Mi Band 1S, really good option for you. I would have liked a little bit of a display, show a little bit of the time there at least, because if it could save me from pulling out my phone to look at the time, that would have been a little bit nice function. But hey, for $15, it really does what it does well. It tracks your steps, it tracks your sleep, it shows you your heartbeat whenever you want to see it, and it syncs to your iOS Health Kit or Android just fine. Xiaomi Mi Band 1S gets a recommend from me. Thank you.